Julius Debrah, Minister of Defense, Honorable Dr. Edward Omanibuama, the Honorable Minister for Interior, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Thomas Opombepra, the Chief of Naval Staff, and representatives of the Chief of Army Staff and Chief of Air Staff, Chief of Staff, General Headquarters, the representative of the National Security Coordinator, heads of sister security services, Director Generals, Ghana Civil Aviation, colleague commandants and Director General Boundary Commission, Deputy Chief of Staffs, Formation Commanders, Director Generals, retired generals, representative of the Rector, GIMPA, defense attaches, faculty and administrative staff of NADEM. On behalf of the National College of Defense Studies Advisory Board, I welcome you to the second matriculation ceremony of the college. This marks a significant stride towards actualizing the vision of the National College of Defense Studies as a center of excellence for professional military education and a preferred destination for nurturing strategic leaders on the African continent and beyond. It is in recognition of this historic milestone that I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the guest of honor, Honorable Julius Debrah, our Minister for Defense, the Honorable Minister of Interior, and other distinguished guests for graciously accepting to be part of this short ceremony, thereby giving us a rightful place and the exposure we require at this early stage in the life of this prestigious institution. Distinguished guests, what you have here is a commencement of a journey aimed at growing future leaders of our armed forces and allied countries, as well as senior civil and public servants, by providing them with the requisite knowledge, skills, and values required to operate efficiently at the strategic level of leadership and management. It is a 46-week course that will culminate in the award of a Master of Arts degree in Strategic Studies and the conferment of a Fellow of National College of Defense Studies, FNCDS, on the graduates. Before this momentous day, various events were undertaken to ensure a smooth matriculation. The assembling of the 26 matriculants before you today for a one-week orientation program that commenced on 3rd February 2025 is of particular significance. I am pleased to report that all matriculants have met the requirements needed to embark on the program. I am particularly delighted to report that, unlike the maiden course, which comprised only Ghanaians, this course is matriculating 3 allied participants from Nigeria, Rwanda, and Zambia. We are also matriculating 3 very beautiful ladies from the Ghana Revenue Authority, Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, and National Security Secretariat. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, given the success of the maiden course and the smooth takeoff of Course 2 2025, I do not doubt that we will again run this second course with minimum challenges. Our gratitude goes to all stakeholders, particularly the Military High Command, who continue to provide the needed support and motivation we need at this teething stage, despite the limited resources and the competing demands. We owe a special appreciation to the National Security Secretariat, Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority, and Ghana Civil Aviation, and allied African countries of Nigeria, Rwanda, and Zambia for accepting and utilizing our offer of vacancies on Course 2 to build the capacity of their personnel for future strategic leadership appointments. While we patiently wait for the construction of our permanent campus to begin, let me use this occasion to once again thank the Ghana Army for leasing the Army Lodge to NCDS for temporary use, and to thank the Chief of Defense Staff for providing the financial resources to prepare and furnish the place to acceptable standards befitting of the status of this institution. I want to add that the college also owes a debt of gratitude to the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC, for their support since the inception of the college, and GIMPA for continuing to mentor us while the National Defense University takes shape to receive us in due course as one of its colleges. Our guests of honor, ladies and gentlemen, despite being just our second course, the human resource that NCDS can assemble is comparable to any of its peer institutions, not only in Africa, but around the world. And what NCDS offers in strategic studies is the only one of its kind in Ghana and among the very few available on the continent. It is a desire of the college to therefore extend its capabilities beyond its full-time participants to potential strategic leaders from our ministries, departments, and agencies, and even civil society organizations who, for one reason or the other, cannot attend the full-time course. In this regard, we are introducing 2 stand-alone modules of 2 and 3 weeks duration that improve critical thinking skills and strategic decision-making. These are the strategic leadership model, which takes place in May, and the strategy making model run in collaboration with the African Center for Strategic Studies in Washington, and it is scheduled for July. We expect that for both models, we will invite an additional 24 participants to join our 26 full-time participants. Our medium-term plan is to extend a few more standalone models to external participants because we are aware that not everyone can afford the cost of a full package or can create the time away from work for a full year. Distinguished guests, as you may know, the theme for course 1 was environment, security, and development. And this guided all our experiential research studies, culminating in the final research document and an executive summary that was sent to the Office of the President in December last year. Our theme for course 2 is Smart Governance for Sustainable Development. Smart Governance for Sustainable Development. Smart, as in simple, moral, accountable, responsive, and transparent, and the linkages to sustainable development. This theme will run through our research tours in Ghana, Africa, and the world, at the end of which we will again present our findings and recommendations to government. We humbly request continued support to accomplish what is a national task in the preparation of our potential leaders for national development. To my dear participants of course 225, congratulations once again on your admission to pursue this strategic course. I encourage you not to only see this as an opportunity to enhance your career prospects, but also to appreciate the overarching objective, which is to imbibe in you critical thinking skills that will shape your approach to providing advice to leadership and also guide you in your future strategic decision making as leaders yourself. As I told you from the onset, this course is not about grades. It's about getting all of you to the next level of thinking and leadership. You must strive for excellence and challenge conventional wisdom through the fostering of open and frank discussions among yourselves, your senior directing staff, and the carefully selected facilitators and resource persons you will share precious time with. This is a place where you learn the craft of solving complex and wicked problems in today's volatile, complex, ambiguous, and uncertain world, and we will not relent in our effort to provide you with the tools to cultivate these skills. The guests of honor, distinguished guests, let me assure you of our commitment to provide these participants with the best environment to acquire the skills that they require to perform their future roles. Our objective is to create a leadership with vision, ingenuity, and strategic mindset. We envisage a bright future for this college and its products. And with your support, we look forward to the very near future when NCDS will undoubtedly be recognized as a center of excellence in Africa and around the world. Our guests of honor, ladies and gentlemen, once again, you are welcome to Burma Hall and the matriculation ceremony of the National College of Defense Studies, Course 225. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe,
and click on the bell for more updates.